Lamine Yamal will wear the number 10 for Barcelona. The natural successor to Messi, Lamine Yamal, the talented Barcelona and Spain national team player, remains the talk of the football world due to his consistently outstanding performances. Many compare Lamine Yamal to the legendary Argentine and Barcelona icon Lionel Messi, believing he is the rightful heir to take his place at Barca due to his immense talent. This sentiment was also echoed by Brazilian and former Barcelona legend Rivaldo, who not only acknowledged Lamine's talent, but also his succession of Messi, even in terms of shirt number. Lamine Yamal to wear the number 10 jersey. The 17-year-old currently wears the number 19 for Barcelona, but many believe he deserves to wear the iconic number 10, as he is seen as Messi's natural successor. Rivaldo, in comments reported by the Spanish newspaper Sport, stated, "Lamine Yamal plays as if he is already 25 years old, showing great experience and playing with ease." He added, "It has already been suggested that he will wear the number 10 next season with Barcelona. With his personality, he will certainly soon be a candidate for the best player in Europe and the world." Rivaldo concluded by saying, "He is a player I admire, and I love his style of play. He is Barcelona's jewel, a young man who deserves all the success he achieves. You can tell he is humble and has not let fame or money get to his head, and I truly admire players with this kind of attitude." What has Lamine Yamal achieved with Barcelona this season? The 17-year-old has played 29 matches so far for Barcelona in the 2024-2025 season across all competitions. During these games, he has provided 16 assists and scored 10 goals. Flick, Barcelona coach. "We will play a different match against Valencia in the Copa del Rey." Barcelona's head coach Hansi Flick has stated that the upcoming Copa del Rey quarterfinal against Valencia will be completely different from their La Liga encounter, which saw Barcelona win 7-1. According to the British news agency PA Media, Barcelona scored 4 goals within the first 25 minutes when they faced Valencia in La Liga on January 26th. However, Valencia, under coach Carlos Corberán, recently bounced back with a victory over Celta Vigo, boosting their survival hopes in La Liga. Barcelona remains unbeaten in 2025, but Flick is not satisfied with the streak, knowing that every match presents a new challenge. At his press conference, Flick said, "This match will be completely different from the league encounter. We are playing away from home and they will try to put pressure on us." He added, "The atmosphere at their stadium is incredible, so it will be a different challenge." Flick continued, "We will do our best in this game. We will try to press and they will do the same." He also noted, "The first match against Valencia was tough. We played them again and secured a comfortable win." He concluded, "But this is a cup match. You can't win the trophy on Thursday, but you can lose it. And we don't want that to happen." A surprising comment from Ancelotti about Barcelona. In the press conference held after Real Madrid's match against Leganés in the quarter-finals of the Copa del Rey, Italian coach Carlo Ancelotti expressed his satisfaction with his team's performance despite the major challenges they faced during the match. He stated, "The match was not easy at all. Leganés is a team that knows how to press hard and take advantage of every small mistake, but the players were up to the responsibility and managed to handle the course of the game with great focus and discipline. Matches like these are decisive in the team's journey in the tournament, especially since the cup competition is always full of surprises." Ancelotti spoke about the difficult conditions the team went through during the match, pointing out that Real Madrid faced significant physical pressure due to their packed schedule. He added, "Playing several consecutive matches affects the team's physical and mental state, but today we showed our ability to adapt. I am happy with the players' commitment and their ability to maintain focus until the final moments of the match. This kind of patience and discipline is what we need to continue competing for titles." On another note, Ancelotti did not hesitate to discuss the possibility of facing Barcelona in the later stages of the Cup, saying, "Of course, facing Barcelona is always special. You cannot deny the strength of the team, nor can you downplay the importance of such matches for us and our fans. We know that Barcelona is one of the strongest teams in Spain and Europe, and if we meet again, it will be a huge challenge. But this is what we live for at Real Madrid. We are here for the big challenges, and we will not shy away from any opponent, no matter how strong they are." He added, We know very well that Barcelona has a strong team this season, and we have already suffered against them. We have endured 2 heavy defeats this season, the first by 5-1 and the second by 4-1. These losses were not easy for us, either psychologically or technically. They were tough lessons, but at the same time, they are an opportunity to learn. I believe the team has realized the mistakes we made in those matches, and we will work hard to avoid repeating them in the future. We must admit that Barcelona was the better side in both encounters, but football always gives you a chance to make amends, and that is what we aim to achieve. Ancelotti explained that the biggest difference between previous matches and upcoming encounters lies in psychological and physical preparation. He pointed out that Real Madrid is working on improving both their defensive and attacking performances to avoid the mistakes that led to their heavy defeats against Barcelona. He said, "Defensive mistakes were a big part of what we suffered in previous matches. We couldn't cope with the speed and high pressing that Barcelona imposed. But we are in a different phase now, and we have enough time to analyze those mistakes and work on correcting them. I have great confidence in the players, and I know they understand the responsibility on their shoulders." Ancelotti continued, "Big matches are decided by small details. We cannot overlook the importance of maintaining focus for the full 90 minutes, especially against a team like Barcelona, which has players capable of making a difference at any moment. But at the same time, we are Real Madrid. We have quality, talent, and the experience that allows us to come back stronger. The challenge for us now is to prove that we have learned from the past and that we are capable of matching Barcelona and even surpassing them." In conclusion, Ancelotti emphasized that the team is going through a phase of development and that the main goal is to keep working towards winning trophies. He said, "No team goes through a season without difficulties, but the big difference between ordinary teams and great teams is how they deal with those difficulties. At Real Madrid, we believe that every defeat is a lesson, and every setback is an opportunity to rise stronger. Nothing is over yet, and the road is still long in both the Cup and the League. We just have to keep working with the same fighting spirit." He ended his speech with a clear message to the team's fans. "We know you have suffered with us in previous matches, but we promise you that the team will do everything possible to make up for those disappointments. We live for moments of glory, and I am confident that we will come back stronger. The future will be different." The return of Dani Olmo and doubts over the participation of a Barcelona star against Valencia Barcelona is preparing to face Valencia on Thursday, February 6th, in the Copa del Rey quarter-finals at the Mestalla Stadium. The match is scheduled to take place at 10:30 p.m. Cairo time. In Barcelona's final training session before the Valencia clash, midfielder Dani Olmo returned to group training after recovering from a recent muscular injury. Barcelona at risk of losing a key player against Valencia. According to the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, Dani Olmo has rejoined training with his teammates after recovering and appears ready for the Copa del Rey encounter against Valencia. However, the newspaper added that while Olmo's return is great news for Barcelona, doubts remain over the availability of Gavi, who suffered a serious concussion in the match against Deportivo Alaves. Although Gavi was seen training on the pitch, he worked separately from the group, making his inclusion in the squad uncertain. Barcelona is following the official medical protocols for head injuries and will not take risks with Gavi's participation against Valencia. Barcelona's injury updates before facing Valencia. Mundo Deportivo also reported that other injured players, including Andreas Christensen, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and Marc Bernal, will not be available for the match at Mestalla. Christensen is expected to be out until mid-February. Ter Stegen and Bernal require a longer rehabilitation period before returning